A lot of the Christian writings I read on pornography, they start out by agreeing with the world. They say men can't help it. We're just hardwired that way, and that's a lie. One of the first things I do when I meet with somebody about pornography is I say, I'm going to tell you something about your sexuality or about sexuality that I don't think you know. Now, you've been exposed to a lot, so you probably know a lot. I said, let me share this with you and see if you agree or disagree. I'm saying there are two kinds of sexuality. You only know one kind. The Bible calls it lustful. There's another kind of sexuality. And the Bible doesn't give it a name other than righteous, but I refer to it as non-lustful, the opposite of having a lustful sexuality. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 3, it says, "For this is the will of God, your sanctification, that is, that you abstain from sexual immorality." Now, isn't it interesting that he refers to our sanctification, which covers all of life, but he narrows it down just to our sexuality in this passage? "For this is the will of God, your sanctification, that is, that you abstain from sexual immorality, that each of you know how to possess his own vessel in sanctification and honor." Well, he uses that word vessel, which seems to me to be referring to our bodies. And guys do it all the time. They think with their genitals. They get an urge and they just say, I got to obey. And God's saying, no, you have to learn how to possess your vessel. You have to be in charge of your body and not let it rule over you. Now, isn't that true in many areas of life?